Hello everyone, it's Dragana from Saacibo. Welcome and welcome back to my channel. My big nature journal is finally completed and I'm so happy to share it with you today. That's the cover. It has elastic binding, some dried flowers over here, some yo-yo flowers, lace, and this lovely eco print. There is a video of me making this cover and I will link it down below in case you'd like to check it out. So I just want to go straight in. Okay, because this is so chunky, I'm going to put something underneath here so that we can look through it better. I used a lot of my original work. I painted the inside of the cover. I used the jelly print here. There's a pocket. There's a little quote and some dried leaves that were laminated and turned into a little like hanging charm. Okay, we go in here. I just want to mention there are 7 episodes of Journal With Me Weekly in which I worked in this journal. So I did not complete everything on camera. Most of the work I've done in my own time, but there are 7 videos of me working in this journal if you'd like to check them out. For example, this one is in one of the episodes. We've done that together in August last year. So I've been working on this one for some time now, and you know, it's always kind of, I'm happy and sad at the same time. I'm going to start a new one, so I should be happy. I've become really attached to this one, if you know what I mean. That's a jelly print here, some vellum pockets, and a little quote. That's from the entomology collection. I will also link all the digitals that I've used, if I used any. And I know I've used the entomology collection here. And some bugs. Okay, this one. Got a little pocket, more vellum pockets, some flowers that I decoupaged onto the paper, eco print. I love this little charm here. It says, like measles, the reading bug is best caught when you are young. Yeah, guess it's all about bugs here, isn't it? Bugs. This is altered envelope. And here another specimen card with bugs. I really like the colors in this kit. The green and blue and the browns looks really well. So I left some writing areas. I might go back and write something, but I don't think I'll be putting any more pictures because the journal has become really thick. So what do we have here? We have this over the page tag with some layered things, and we have a little like index card. Okay, there's more writing space here. I've done this in one of the videos, I think. And here we have again an altered junk mail envelope. This was sent to me. This image was sent to me by one of my viewers. Thank her very much. It's the coffee dyed paper she has done and turned out really beautiful, so I printed it out and I wrote this here. It says, sometimes it's light and sometimes it's dark. It kind of looks like yin and yang, doesn't it? Light and dark, and I really like it, so I decided to include it in this journal. So thank you for that. And then here we have from that watercolor collection, florals. I just love that paper and how it turned out. I really enjoyed creating those little watercolors with natural dyes. So here we have just a little collage. I've done this recently. I also included some of the dyed papers that I done in the recent videos, ones that I wanted to keep, and I might write little notes for myself and have them there tucked in the journal somewhere. That's a jelly print as well. Okay, what do we have here? Okay, just a little, again, collage with a tab. It says here, think outside the box, but be aware of it. So this was done in November last year. So yeah, sometimes I put the date just so I know when I created it and what I was thinking. But sometimes I don't. It's just, you know, whatever I feel like. I've done this one in one of the videos. Mystery. Yeah, I like this one. Mystery is at the heart of creativity. There's a fabric pocket here. I really like that one. Ancient wisdom, and there's some charms here and a raven. I love this page. It looks really nice, I think. Okay. I've done this one. I don't know when. I did not put the date, but it's a bird. And it says, I have a song for those who listen. And then we have a charm here. It says, in healing others, I heal myself. Okay, there's a pocket here made with these acetate packaging from silicone stamps. There's a video on that as well. I will link it down below. We have a little pocket here with some of that blueberry pomegranate papers. I love that green. And one of those flowers. Oh, I like this one too. A belly band with the mushroom. I think this was printed on vellum paper. But it just kind of, the rest of the journal is more like green and brown, and there's a bit of red here, and it's kind of refreshing. I like it. So there's a postcard. I stamped this on top of that printable. So yeah, I might write something there one day. Also, dried leaves decoupaged on the book page. I left some writing space here. And here we have a pocket. That's also that junk mail envelope. This is a jelly print on top of a book page. I think I was going to do a collage or something inside, but I didn't do it in the end, so I just left it there. I might do it. I might take it out and use it somewhere else. I don't know. For now, it's there. Okay. Now here, oh, this is one done only recently. It says, and it's just a new beginning. I think me trying to make myself feel better. My grandmother is in the hospital, and praying and hoping that she will recover and come back home. That's all I can say. All right, so here we have a little card. Oh, there's that handmade paper with some napkin or serviette on top. I think I've done this one also in one of the videos, and that one as well. I love how this one turned out, and I love how these poppy flowers changed color from red to purple as they dried. And there's one of those layered butterflies here. I really love this journal. Some paper here to write on. More of these vellum pockets. Another little pocket here. Only bugs can truly appreciate the beauty of flowers. This one was done in August last year. So yeah, I've worked on this journal from time to time. I'll just remove one of these. What do we have in here? Oh yeah, it's just some of my drawings on those pomegranate papers. This was done with a Dick pen. Okay, and this is from the Ancient Wisdom digital. Okay, maybe I'll remove this as well. Yeah, this is a jelly print, but then I just drew with a marker and some gold paint on top, just for the fun of it. I don't know. It was also from that watercolor collection, and that's a eco print there. Yeah, I love this photo of my mom when she was a child. Here's a little tag in this napkin. That's decoupaged, and I think I created this like a glassine bag, then I glued it onto the page. Some music pages, and here we have a little like a belly band. And these are also the acetate packaging from those silicone stamps. I just use them as you'd use slides or something. I don't know, I like it. And this was eco print. I used die cut to cut it into this shape. I love how this paper turned out. Got a tear here, but I don't mind. Maybe I'll do some drawing on it, or maybe I'll just write something. Let's see about that. Okay, here we have another artsy specimen cards with leaves and some dyed paper with a mushroom stamp. More flowers. I love flowers. I think I've done this in one of the videos as well. Painted that in gold after I cut out this with a die cut. There's a little, can I move this? No? Oh yeah? Yeah. I think it was meant to be like this. So I could probably tuck something underneath. Yeah, see here, spinning. That's also a jelly print, and I love how this image turned out. I used the crackle medium on top. I'm not sure if it comes up clear in the video, and then I used some wax on top. Maybe here you can see those little cracks. I love this. This is the real fern, and I love how this paper turned out. More of that same paper that I've shown you earlier. It says my way, my way. I'm translating. Oh, my road, my way. Yeah. That's also a junk mail envelope, and that's just the image from a magazine. I think the opening should be there, but I covered it with that. It just looked better like that. And here, it's also part of that envelope. Made a little pocket. I love that paper. I feel like I want to write something here. I love writing on thin paper like this. Thin and crispy paper is perfect for writing. Okay, this is just a little something. That's that. We've done this together, this paper. One of the videos, I will link it down below. And it had those circles here. So I decided to punch holes on this side and put a ribbon through. I don't know why. I just felt like I should do it. And that's one of those plastic card charms we created together. So I'll put one there. Oh, yeah. I like that one. Okay, and that's from the most recent video, the one I've done before this one, where we used kitchen towel rolls to create pockets and specimen cards. So I decided to turn this one into a pocket and put it there. And yeah, it houses this. Again, this is from the plastic loyalty card charm. And some of the herbal cards, some paper, book pages. There's a pocket here as well. I didn't put anything in it, but yeah, it's there. I can tuck things in. I just love this paper. I think I used the tray, aluminium tray, and then when I was dyeing it, some of this paper was at the bottom of the tray, and it had, you know how some of those baking trays have those raised bits, so the rust started to form, and that's why it has this pattern, like these dots. It's all from the rust, because the tray was a bit rusty and reacted obviously with coffee or whatever I was using to dye the paper. Oh yeah, remember this? We've done these slow stitch little decorations for the journals, and I glued this one here. I think it's cute. I love it. I love the colors because there's a bit of orange here, and it just goes well with this, like that. Another entry from the November of 22. Yeah, we've done this one, I think, together. There's a specimen card. Here there's one of the jelly prints. And a postcard, and there's that pocket. Triple pocket. I think the pocket comes from that lace collection or something. I will leave the links down below anyway. says transformation. Yeah, and here we've also done this in one of the videos. That's a real jelly print on top of that postcard, and I was amazed how it turned out. It's so detailed. Okay, more music sheet. That paper was waxed. I used wax and hot iron to make it like this, translucent. Here we have like a little pocket and a card. This was, I think it was lace cards. We've done that in one of the videos where we used fabric to print on jelly plate, and that's also a real gel print. Now here, what do we have in here? Okay, this is a dyed paper, and then I stamped this. Sometimes when I dye papers, I use stencils that I have and leave them on top, and then that creates interesting patterns. And there's one here as well. Again, this is stamped, and that's dyed paper with stencil on top. And that's eco print. Okay, this book page comes from a book that was sent to me by my friend Steffi. Thank you, Steffi. I love it. It just worked really well in this journal, although I don't speak German, but I love the pictures. And that's also a jelly print with a drawing on top. Okay, and we come to signature number 3. I'll just put this underneath so it's a bit easier to go through. Maybe one book is enough. I love this watercolor drawing. This was also done with the natural dyes, this flower, and then just the black marker on top. And that's that paper towel roll. And this is like a tuck spot. You can put things here. I should put something here, actually, but I was probably going to, and then I forgot. But I love it. I love how it turned out. Okay. This was not my digital. I will leave the link down below. I've forgotten what it's called. Full Friends or something. And there is a video where I created these seed pockets with that digital, and there's a link to that digital there as well. I really like those papers. That's a hidden paper clip. And the seeds from my irises. What do we have here? A little pocket with some specimens. And that's a jelly print on top of a book page. Lovely papers. Okay. Now here, this is one of the, when you do your paper dyeing, and sometimes you end up with not such good papers. But then I started doing some sketching on top, and in the end I used it here, and I kind of like it. It's really grungy. And that's just the envelope that I glued here, and it's going like this. And again, dyed paper with some stamping on top. I can write things down. And that's a watercolor drawing and a photo of this water lily that I wanted to do. I think I wanted to create the lino cut or something, but I didn't. I might do someday. Well, just thought the photo can stay there. Okay, then here again we have that paper that wasn't successful, but then we made it look alright with adding some stamps and making it look grungy and turn it into a side pocket. That's a specimen made with that paper towel rolls, and created textures and used gilding waxes on top. I like that one. I love the stenciling work here. Okay, so this is one of the most recent pages I've done only the other day. Created a little pocket here. This comes from a soap packaging. I think I just cut it out. It says Spring Blossoms, and it is spring. And then I attached this lace with my sewing machine, and I glued it on top. And this is from a magazine. And yeah, I have a little postcard that was given to me on my birthday ages ago, and I kept it because I like it. And I thought it can go in here. So yeah, this was still in March this year, only a few days ago. Okay, and that's the wax paper. This was from a book, and I like it, so I decided to keep it and have it here like this. And made a little pocket here. Again, this is from the paper towel roll that I used embossing folder, and I painted and added gilding wax. And this little thing can be also like a pocket. I was given this doll a few years ago, and I kept this little thing that came with it. It says, "My spirit has the power to transform. You release my spirit by believing in yourself and using your gifts to become all you can be." And I really liked it. And I have that doll, but I thought I can put this here. It just looked really well with this image from the magazine. This is an old tag I've done ages ago. It says, "Love every moment." And that's from a gardening book. I just like that there. Okay, now here we have one of those charms made from plastic, and I think this is here to Baka, which means to grandmother, to my grandmother. She was given a gift from Japan from my sister-in-law, and I kept this packaging. I don't know what it says, but I just really love it. And I decided to just glue it here. And there's an envelope that is, oh, it's not empty. It has some little bits and pieces, a little like almost like postage stamp size specimens, and this little picture. And I thought I can just attach it like this. Okay. There. Okay, so now we have a little collage, spaced and right, and that's one of those eco prints, the no cooking method, and it still has the purples and reds and looks good. And I've done it last year in May or June or something, so it looks all right. It didn't fade, maybe a little bit, but I don't think it did. It looks really nice. But, you know, I was thinking of doing a drawing or writing on it, but I'm so scared I'm going to spoil it, so I left it blank. And that's also a jelly print. And one of those charms made with plastic cards. I just love how this paper turned out. This was also dyed with the stencil on top, but I think I used beetroot and I used blueberry. And somehow it turned out this lovely kind of yellowish, bluish, and also a little bit of green and pink. I really like how it turned out. It's really pretty. I'm sorry I didn't record it so that I can repeat the process. I just have to experiment more, I guess. Okay, we have a little like card. I used embossing on this side, but this is the actual gel print on this side. And this a little decoration can be also like a little belly band. Okay. Oh, remember when we did that? In one of the videos, we created a lot of these like page toppers, and I used one here. It's a tag with the acetic packaging. I love that one. And this was done recently in one of the videos, in one of the episodes, where I actually had a big whip here and I had to fix this page. Yeah, it turned out all right. I like it. And I love that quote, "You can only fly once you're willing to give up the safety of your cocoon." It's so true. That's a watercolor. A little birdie. I love how this paper turned out as well. It has that shading there. Okay, there is a little flippy notepad there. I think I glued it. I glued it here at the top. I love that eco print. Another one of my watercolors attempts. Okay, that's from a magazine. I cut out that rose and I added the rest to create a little, like a collage. And here, just glued that pocket. What's this? Oh yeah, I made this. I'm gonna do a video on how to create these large, like, bags or envelopes or pockets. I don't know what to call them. Could even be something to hold your seeds inside, but I think they're quite large. Yeah. One of those gel prints and one of those specimen cards made with the playing cards. So yeah, I have to keep one of everything. Yeah. It's like a little journaling card, and that's one of those hidden paper clips. We've done that in the video as well. I love this image from a magazine. It just fits really nicely there, and it goes really well with this pink and all of that. So always be kind. I think I found this when I was at the flea market. Someone sold me a whole bunch of these old cards. This one was empty on this side, but it kind of has a lovely image. Just a little bit something here, that white spot. And yeah, I like it. So yeah, it goes in here. The tuck spot. I love how this turned out. I just stamped these onto the fabric and then I attached it here with a sewing machine. So this one opens up. There's a little tuck spot in here, and then it can close like that. So what do we have in here? Have some of the old specimen cards. Little pockets. Oh, that's cut out from the magazine as well, this leaf. It looks so real. And another specimen card made with paper towel roll. And that is the end. That is the end of my big journal. Like I said, I'm happy I completed it, but I'm also sad in a way, you know. So I have to start a new one really soon, or maybe I'll work in one of those journals that I recently made. Maybe I'll start working in that one. I'll think about it, but I hope you find inspiration and value in this video, and I hope you enjoy this flip through. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope I see you soon in my next video. Bye for now.